What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you stopping by for the first time, do me a real quick favor. See that red subscribe button down below? Go ahead and push that and show your support for the channel. Those of you stopping by that have been here before, welcome back to LTG Reviews, my friends. Glad you came to see me. So, finally got around to wearing a cheapie that I recently acquired in the last few weeks. And I was happy about the smell, but it lacked in other categories. Stay tuned. So, what are we talking about today? From Kenneth Cole to RSVP. I had to reapply more than I thought I would with this one. I'm kind of surprised. I love that smell though. So, the presentation has changed over the years. It used to be a red bottle. I don't remember ever seeing the old bottle, but I know it's pretty much the same bottle but red. And I gotta say, it's got its uniqueness to it. This is all raised and embossed. And then this going all the way around the bottle except on the base. RSVP on top of the cap. Batch code information on the bottom. It doesn't click into place, but it's very snug. And then decent looking atomizer that does put out decent. So on the presentation, like I said, no, not the most groundbreaking thing, but decent looking bottle. So I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Now on the scent, this was released in 2007. It's classified as a woody floral musk. I'll put the notes right here. So what do I get from it? So in the opening, you're getting a blast of florals. You're getting the orchid, you're getting the iris, you're getting a touch of sandalwood, you're getting a lot of lavender. It's very aromatic in the opening. And you're getting a touch of pepper. The pepper's not real heavy, it doesn't really make it spicy, but you can definitely detect the pepper. There is a spice to it, but nothing far from overpowering, you know. Matter of fact, I want to spray this and smell the opening a little bit, because the opening's beautiful in this one. This is one of those fragrances that'll get you at a department store if you don't know better, because the opening's great. It really is. It's beautiful. On skin, on paper, don't matter. It smells great. The transition. So the sandalwood really heightens in this transition after about 20 minutes or so when it starts to dry down. In that transition, it gets much creamier. You still get a touch of the pepper. The iris starts to subside a little bit, kind of go away. It's never really overly powdery. It's powdery, but it's not like offensive baby powder type of powdery. The orchid really starts to shine in this transition. Really takes over. It's the only fragrance I have that's really orchid heavy. And I'm telling you, the scent on this one's beautiful. It really is. And in the dry down, it's sandalwood and vetiver. The orchid's kind of sort of there in the deep dry down, but you don't really get a lot of the florals. The florals pretty much die off at that point, but you're getting sandalwood and vetiver. And it's not a real heavy vetiver. It's not real dirty or real clean, because it just kind of freshens it up in the base in a sense, because it's mainly sandalwood is what you're going to get, and it's very creamy at that. So the scent on this one, I'm actually going to give a 7 out of 10. I do love the way it smells. Yes, it's synthetic. What do you expect at this price point? Kenneth Cole makes some synthetic, they make synthetic fragrances, but they make some solid offerings. They really do. As you can see, I can't stop sniffing this because it does smell very good. Now, it's time to destroy the overall rating. So, longevity. So Fragrantica could fool you. Maybe the older batches for the old bottle used to have better performance. I can't attest to that. All I can do is go off of what I have. And what I have is a 4-hour fragrance. I was very surprised by that. I thought for sure I'm gonna get 6 hours. I'm cool with it if I can get 6 hours. Nope, 4 hours and it's gone. It's pretty much what I get out of it. If you need a short-lived fragrance, might be the one. But if you're looking for something that's going to last you all throughout the day, keep a bottle or a decant with you, because it is not, at least on my skin. And most of you know, I have oily skin. I tend to get pretty good performance out of these fragrances, even ones that are subpar in performance. So for that and longevity, I'm gonna have to give it a 5 out of 10. Projection. Same thing. The first 20 minutes, really and truly, it's kind of heavy. Like I literally, when I refreshed, I did 4 all the way around, each side of my neck, the back and the front. Then I did it again. 8 sprays on my neck. And after 30 minutes, it subsided heavily. You know what I mean? And I sprayed them right there, thickened up. I went around, then went around. I didn't wait. And in the morning when I applied, I did the same thing. I did 3, did 1 in the front and did 3 more around the back, but I also did 2 on my chest. So I sprayed very heavy today. I believe I did 17 sprays altogether today. Only refreshed 1 time. And the projection is just really not all that heavy. You're not even really getting arm's length. It's kind of half an arm's length for about 30 minutes, and then it sits pretty close to the skin. So it kind of performs like a freshie, like a cheaper freshie, really and truly. So I would say after about an hour, there's barely anything for a scent trail. So projection's gonna get a 6 out of 10. It's noticeable, it's traceable, but not for real long. Overall, RSVP by Kenneth Cole is definitely a 6 out of 10 fragrance. It has its merits. It has its strong points. I would say this is a really good beginner's fragrance. Something that you don't have to be married to all day, if you will. If you don't like fragrances that are just gonna go all day and they're loud, this might be for you. I do like the fragrance. I absolutely enjoy how it smells. I'm gonna wear it because I love how it smells. I like a good woody floral musk. I really do. It's a very professional scent. It works well in professional settings. It really does. I love a woody floral musk. Smells good out the bottle. Smells good on the tester strip. The scent's definitely there for it. The performance is what really kills this thing. And the bottle's unique enough, you know. It's all raised and embossed. It's not debossed, but it's different. And I paid $16.99 for this at Ross for 100 ml. It's cheapy. It's a great smelling cheapy. Synthetic, yes. Great floral smell, yes. Performer, not a chance. So like I said, great beginner's fragrance for somebody that, I would say a younger guy, really starting his career, that wants to dabble into a more mature type of scent that's not real mature, still has a playfulness to it, but has a serious side at the same time. This is serious yet playful. Woody floral musks tend to be that way. You can dress them up, you can dress them down, but they do really well in dressed up situations. This is good for that. This is a great work fragrance, especially for a younger guy in his 20s, low 20s, early 20s type of thing, on up into the 30s. That's really getting going into this hobby and this passion, and just wants to try out some things that aren't just freshies and you're not going to spend a ton of money on. So I will say that. I do recommend getting this one if you see it out there for $17. If you've never tried it, it's worth a buy for $17. But until next time, do me a quick favor, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Do appreciate all the feedback. I love hearing from you guys. How many of you have had this before? How many of you have tried it? I mean, it's been out for 13 years. It's nothing new. It's not the same color bottle. It used to be red, and it used to come in a wooden box. This came in a, I don't even know where the box is right now, if I'm being honest. Oh, here it is. So this is the box it came in. You know, standard little stuff, but not what it used to come in. And I really enjoyed it. So I will say, until next time, if you get your hands on Kenneth Cole RSVP and you give it a spray now, who knows? You might just thank me later. Have a good one, guys.